Dolphins, Broncos, coming up on EA Sports. The season moving quickly already as we get set for today's Week 3 matchup.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
It's first down as they head to the line. Ball lines up in the backfield. They'll go ground. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. Here's a look at the Broncos offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Second down now.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Gets his feet down right near the chalk. Here's how the Dolphins defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again.
Get ready. Swing.
The play clock's running down. That's going to be a timeout charge to the offense.
Timeout call by the offense.
This is third down. The Broncos are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. They'll run it here. Space to work. Ball's tackled down after a gain of 12. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
First down here after the run. It's a 2 tight end formation. Play clock's running down. Brings it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. So with that play, they move into enemy territory and driving here early stages.
Well, look, I'm going to blame the defense. They're being so passive. You got to go out there and take some chances. If you don't, this offense is going to keep marching down the field.
Second down coming up. Ball's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The give, and he's brought to the ground.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Broncos in the pistol. Looking long. Full touchdown, Broncos.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
Extra point is good.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. They come to the line, and it's first down. Out of the shotgun formation. Sticks to his hands. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Dolphins are coming off a rough loss in their last game, and they're right in this one, but still trailing, Phil.
That's what you do in the NFL. You just try to hang in these football games until the end where you have a chance to win, which they do. Now we'll find out if they can get it done.
And here we have second down. Offense lines up here. Miller's lined up as the single back. The Dolphins snap it up at the 26. Hawks able to read that play and make the hit. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Third down and 6. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. Here's the punt by Mastay. Up about 3.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
First down coming up. Ball lines up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. Tackles made. After running it, it's second down. Johnson's a receiver in the slot. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. Interception. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. To the ground. Miller's tackled down at the 38.
Number 26 with carry.
That's second down coming up. Miller's taking the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Miller's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Miller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Back to the ground, tackle down at the 42-yard line. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. It's now second down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And off the mark on that short throw.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Third down. They didn't fare too well in these situations last week. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 3rd and 9. And that's Talib, who almost came away with a pick.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
They'll mark him at the 22.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed, they hustle, they're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Play action. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Number 10, the intended receiver on the play.
Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Balls handed the football. That's a gain of 7.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
On the way, 3rd down. Ball lines up in the backfield. From the shotgun. Breaks free, and he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. The punter awaits the snap. Looking to make a difference. He's brought to a halt. First down here. And the give to Lamar Miller. Ends up picking up 3 yards. Second down following the run. Offense lines up here. Snap it out of the gun. Looking across the middle. Hawks, the one who brings him to the ground.
The Dolphins, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
Split backfield here. Out of the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Lamar Miller with the carry. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
second down. They bring in the extra tight end. No one in sight. Has the grab. The Dolphins will attempt to carry over that momentum after that huge play before the end of the first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
Coming up, second down. Offense lines up here. It's Miller. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
3rd and 13. He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted that time by Moore.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Tim Mastay now called on to punt. And a touchback. The Broncos are set for their next possession. The Broncos lined up in the pistol. The Broncos will approach this play from out of the pistol. Now 1st and 10. Ball's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 8. Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Let's go.
They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Number 58 makes a stop. 5-yard loss on the play.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
Get ready.
They'll go shotgun here. Finds Thomas. Fumble. And the defense has it.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Real good field position here to start this series. Split backfield here. First and 10. Here's the handoff. He's taken down at the 30.
Number 26 with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Miller's lined up in a single back formation. Ball is out. Recovery by
the offense. And it's Von Miller who takes a stand.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
It's 3rd and 12 here after the sack. Takes it from the gun. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. And that's a gain of 13.
The Dolphins on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here.
Toss to the outside. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down here after that run play. Offense lines up here.
Keeps it here. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down here. Ball's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Handoff. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Double tight end formation. Catch made. Thomas brought down at the 21.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Third and 9 following the completion.
Let's go.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. The Broncos now move the chains, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
The Broncos in the pistol formation.
Ball's got it on the handoff.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Get ready.
He'll get it again. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
28 hits the ball over 1. Loss of 1.
Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up. Ball lines up in the backfield. From the gun. With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Finds Thomas, and he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. 2nd down and short.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Thomas is in the slot. Offense lines up here. The Broncos snap it at the 31. Complete to Calvin Johnson. Denver, touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Broncos for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Dolphins come onto the field for their next series. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st and 10. They'll go ground. Good piece of tackling.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator. He is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries to run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Miller's in the backfield. Single back set. Flip to the outside. The ball is jarred loose. Breaks the long run for the touchdown.
Anytime you're on the offensive side and you fumble and the defense picks it up and takes it for a long touchdown. Wow, that is hard to overcome. So what a job by the defense. Very opportunistic. Take advantage of those situations when they come up.
It'll be 3rd down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd down coming up. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know The defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
We'll see what he can do here.
This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Sanders is such a great athlete. You've got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
The Broncos now start their drive at the 40. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Play fake. Throws to the right. Nice piece of running. Gains 16.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
First down here after the completion. Thomas lined up in the slot. Back to the air here on first down. He shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Out of the pocket. They bring him to the turf. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. Offense lines up here. Second down and 9. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there, a loss of a couple yards.
The offense needs 10 yards here on third down after that last completion. Third down and 10. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Brings it into his body. That's a gain of 10.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Out of the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
The Broncos offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
This will be second down. The defense comes out in the nickel. No one was open.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Nickel formation here for the defense. From the gun. Intercepted. Into the open. That'll stop the play right there.
That does it for the first half. Dolphins trail in this one.
Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Dolphins now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. The third quarter begins with this play.
And he is tackled at the 44.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
First down here after the completion. The Dolphins lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Good defense to deflect the pass and force the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Two tight ends on the field here. Throws to the right. And Matthews is able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them. Here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Third down. The Dolphins come to the line with an empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Got the completion.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Miller's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. That's an interception. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They face first down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Ball lines up in the backfield. Handoff made. Brought down at the 32.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
After running it, it's second down. It's a two tight end formation. Ball's taking the handoff.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Ball's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's stacked up at that point.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Split backfield here.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Ball's handed the football.
He's brought down at the 46.
Ball's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
Ball, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Keeps it here. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Got the completion.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Offense lines up here.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Brought down at the 44.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They bring in the extra tight end.
38. 38.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Ball's going to take the handoff now.
And he is tackled at the 44.
Ball's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here.
Get ready. 38.
Thomas has got it. First down.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Ball's got it on the handoff.
Brought down after a gain of 6.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Second down here. This long drive continues.
Back to him. Up the middle.
And gains maybe 4.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Mounting a serious drive.
They need to get the play off.
Ball's going to secure the handoff.
And gains about 1.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense Show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
First and goal from the 2. Another running play. And that gains 1.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Second and goal from
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field and you add on that lead with a touchdown. It's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
Prater is ready to run up and kick this football.
Wilson's got it on the return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Airing it out. And they can't connect.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
That leads us to second down.
Let's go.
The defense gets a sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. When they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Third down on the way.
Ray Rice lined up in the backfield. From the gun. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
They're in punting formation.
It. The ball's on the ground.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
The Broncos bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Double tight end formation.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Ball's taking the handoff. He's tackled right at the 36.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. Split backfield here.
The Broncos are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Final quarter underway now with this snap.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
First down on the way.
And the give to Lamar Miller. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down following the run. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Toss play. Hawks there to make the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Third down following the run.
Throws to the right. That ball has been picked off. In on the stop.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Ball lines up in the backfield.
They run the counter play. Nice tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Offense lines up here.
The play clock's running down.
Balls handed the football.
The tackle is made.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Wide receivers are bunched up. Play clock's running down.
He's wide open for the grab.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Ball's going to take the handoff now.
Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Dolphins are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down and 10.
The Dolphins get a first down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Two tight ends on the field here. Now first and 10. Lamar Miller with the carry. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Second down now.
Let's go.
Out to the left. Makes the catch.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
The Dolphins take it from the 43.
And this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down here after that run play.
Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
First down at the 31. They'll run it.
Here's the handoff, and he's brought to the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Let's go.
The Broncos snap it at the 26. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense. Finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
Get ready. 295.
Will go ground. Picked up a couple that time.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second down coming up.
Balls lined up as the single back.
They hand it off to him again. Tackles made.
Sometimes you're going to play that the defense is ready for it, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it. The defense was ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, let's go. 295. 295.
They better hurry to get the snap.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Third down now. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Ball's got it on the handoff.
This time, they failed to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today.
Chip shot here.
The kick is through for 3.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Dolphins getting set now for their next series. Offense lines up here. First down at the 20. It's Miller. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 11. They'll run it here. And he gains maybe 3.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, do the fans hate this. Your team is losing. You're on offense. It's in the fourth quarter. That clock is running, and you run the football, and it gets a short gain. You are going to get booed.
And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Okay, partner, it's still early in the season, but this team continues to stay unbeaten.
Yeah, when you're hot, Jim, take advantage of it. Keep it going, because the NFL season, it's like 4 seasons built into one. You go up and down. So when you're hot, trust